If you're buying from an individual, then ask them why they're selling the lens. There are many very good reasons for selling equipment. You're upgrading, changing camera systems, or exchanging a zoom for a prime lens, or a prime for a zoom lens. The answer should make some sense to you, but it also gives you the opportunity to ask about their photography in general and see if they actually know what they're talking about. Now, of course, they may not be photographers themselves. They may have been given or inherited some camera equipment, but if that's the case, then at least you will know and better understand the provenance of the lens. Ask them when they used it last and if they used it regularly. If they're online, ask them if they can show you any pictures that they have taken with that lens. If they send you some pictures or send you a link, then you can check those images with Google image search and see that they're original pictures, or look for the information attached to the image to check that that lens was used and also when it was used to see that it matches the dates that you've been told. Finally, if you can see the lens before the purchase, tell the seller that you'll bring your camera and you want to do some tests before you buy. If they're unhappy with that, then perhaps you shouldn't really be buying from them in the first place. When you get the lens in your hands, you should start by examining it closely. Firstly, does it seem on the outside to match the description in the advertisement, hardly used or good condition, etc. Of course, any lens is going to have the odd scratch or some wear on the barrel, but the main things to look for are dents around the front or the back of the lens. These can occur if the lens has been dropped or if something has been dropped on it, and can affect how the lens works. Take a look at the front and rear lenses to check for scratches or chips by turning the lens to the light. Now, the odd scratch here and there won't probably affect the quality, but you can check that later. Then take a small torch and hold it at one end of the lens and look through the other end. Check for dust. Open the aperture wide and take a good look. Now, every lens gets a very small amount of dust in it over a few years, but here you're looking for large specks or clumps, which could be quite expensive to remove. A light will also reveal any fungus growing in the lens. This can be a problem in older lenses in particular. Early stages resemble dried water spots like those you might see on your bathroom mirror, while more advanced stages can look like spider webs. If you see this, don't even think about attaching this lens to your camera, because you could infect your entire kit with the fungus.